There come those times when it feels like the world is coming to an end. An epidemic is one such disaster. From SARS to the Spanish flu, from MERS to the coronavirus, as the epidemic grows, the fear that it inspires also grows. Two things happen at this time. On one hand, we have the fear of the epidemic. And on the other hand, we have an epidemic of fear. To successfully fight an epidemic, both these aspects have to be taken care of. Now, whenever we have an epidemic, we have the scientific and medical community rising up to the occasion and advising us on what to do and what not to do. For instance, when we have the coronavirus epidemic, we are told to maintain social distancing, avoid malls, pools, parties, and other gatherings where there might be a large number of people. Ensure there's at least 1 meter of distance between you and the other person. And then, of course, wash your hands thoroughly and frequently with warm water and soap. The third is to improve the general hygiene of the surroundings. The fourth is to isolate and quarantine the sick people. And then we are also advised to build our immunity through good diet, good sleep, and taking our vitamins regularly. And yes, when it comes to the masks, give first priority to those who are already suffering from the disease, because the mask is more effective in preventing the spread rather than preventing us from catching it. Now, while those precautions take care of the fear of the epidemic, the greater problem we face today is the epidemic of fear. Did you know that Swami has said that the more fear and worry we have, the more compromised our immune system becomes?
అశుద్ధమైన జలము, అశుద్ధమైన పదార్థములు, అశుద్ధమైన గాలి, అంతా అశుద్ధమే.
Man is sick today because of polluted water, polluted air, polluted food.
ఫుడ్ వాటరే కాదు,
Not only-
మనసే పొల్యూషన్ అయిపోయింది.
Mind is also polluted. Mind is also
ఈ
polluted.
మానసిక సంబంధమైనటువంటి యొక్క అశాంతి చేతనే, మానసిక సంబంధమైన అనారోగ్యం చేతనే మానవుడు క్షీణించిపోతున్నాడు.
Because of this restlessness in the mind, man is really...
ఈనాటి మానవులకు రోగములంతా కూడాను ఏదో కొన్ని విధమైనటువంటి అంటువ్యాధులుగా వస్తున్నాయనుకుంటున్నారు. చాలా పొరపాటు.
We think that many of the diseases are contagious.
మానవునికి రోగమే లేదు.
In fact, there is no disease that can affect
కానీ
you.
సైకలాజికల్ గా తాను రోగం ఉన్నట్టుగా భ్రమించుకొని ఒక రోగంగా రూపొందుతున్నాడు.
Most of these diseases are psychological, and he considers that
90% అంతా మానవునికి రోగములు సైకలాజికల్ గా వస్తున్నాయి.
90% of the diseases are psychological.
మానసిక సంబంధమైనటువంటి రోగములే అధికంగా మారుతున్నాయి.
They're all because of psychology.
నిరంతరం కూడా చింతించి చింతించి అదే రోగానికి గురి అవుతున్నాడు.
Because of too much of thinking and anxiety and worry.
Dear brothers and sisters, when there is so much of fear in our hearts, I am sure the experience of Brother Venkatesh Prasad will uplift us and give us faith. Brother Venkatesh Prasad, an alumnus of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, was posted in Singapore during 2002-2003 when the SARS pandemic was at its peak. He had to travel for 10 days to China, the epicenter of the epidemic. And then, towards the end of that trip, he noticed that he had fever, he had difficulty breathing, and everyone was sure that he had been infected with SARS. He got very scared and fearful. The thought that he would be quarantined in China so far away from his family and home only added to the fear. Not knowing what to do, in the privacy of his room, he broke down and he said, Swami, I don't know what to do. You please take care. He went to sleep after that. That night, Swami came in his dream. He looked at him sternly and said, breathe deeply. Brother Venkatesh tried. He was unable to breathe. Then Swami told him a second time, breathe deeply. Again, he could not. A third time now, with a lot more sternness. Breathe deeply. And when Brother Venkatesh Prasad was unable to breathe even then, Swami walked up to him and pushed his 2 fingers up his nostrils to touch the midpoint between the 2 eyebrows. Then pulling out his fingers, Swami said, "Now breathe." And to his utter amazement and thrill, Brother Venkatesh Prasad in Bhagwan's presence was able to take a deep breath. Swami then turned and walked away. Instantly, he woke up. He was sweating profusely. But now the fear was gone, because the fever was gone and he was able to breathe so comfortably. He went to the washroom, had a bath, he got dressed and walked down to the lobby of the hotel to meet the other colleagues. They were stunned and shocked to see that a person who was down with all of SARS symptoms the previous night was now as fit as a fiddle in the morning. The Chinese counterparts told him, "You Indians have good immunity." Speaking to them in a language they understand, Brother Venkatesh said, No, it is all the blessings of the Buddha." Dear brothers and sisters, when an epidemic strikes, there is fear in our hearts. But let us not look at that big fear and turn to Swami and say, "Swami, what do I do? There is so much fear." Let us turn to the fear and say, "Hey fear, what will you do? I have my big Swami." Because Swami is in charge of our life. Swami controls everything. There is nothing that Swami cannot do. Having taken all the precautions that we need to take, let us not lead our life in fear, but in the joy of faith, knowing that in our heart, Swami is there always. We often need an object of faith to hold on to. It reminds me of the beautiful experience of Dr. Upadhyaya, an ophthalmologist who once came to Swami and referring to the many patients who came for free treatment, he told Swami, "Swami, at times we are not able to treat them and we also lack medicines. It feels very bad to send them back empty-handed." Swami told the doctor, "Give them vibhuti." The doctor then told Swami, "Swami, many of them are not devotees. They don't have faith in the vibhuti. Will it still work for them?" And Swami said, "Doctor, you are an eye doctor. What do you do if someone with a kidney problem comes to you?" He said, "Swami, I refer them to a kidney specialist." "And how do you do that?" "Swami, I write a referral note." Swami said, "When you apply vibhuti to the patient, that is your referral note to me. I will take care. Don't worry." In this circumstance, dear brothers and sisters, when there is so much fear, we can bolster our faith by ourselves writing a referral note to Swami. Can we not? That's it. We are referred to Bhagwan now. Let us banish the fear and fondle and foster faith. So what if all the mandirs are shut? So what if we can't do Nagar Sankirtan? So what if we can't do group bhajans? We can definitely get one-on-one in touch with Bhagwan who is in our heart. Let us not shiver in fear, but let us strengthen our faith. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.